Alright guys, so today I'm going to be giving you a crash course on how to deadlift, and I'm going to use one of my training sessions from the other day as a demonstration. This day I had a 3x5 with 545, which is around 80% of my max. And I'm going to show you guys the first set because it was arguably the worst one, and I think there's some good things to learn from it. So first thing I'm doing right now is setting up my foot position under the bar. You want to focus on keeping your midfoot directly aligned under the bar. After that, you want to focus on having your shoulder position also hovering over the bar. Let's pause it here. Right now, what I'm doing is exhaling as much air out of my diaphragm as possible. I don't know if you guys know this, but after a very deep exhale, you're able to inhale more oxygen because you created more space for air to enter the lungs. So as I'm going down and approaching the bar, I'm focusing on keeping my arms as long as possible. As I'm starting the initiation of this movement, I'm taking that deep breath in to brace my core, now to expand my trunk into the belt and create a safe, stable, and strong lower back position. In the initiation of the movement, as soon as I have my hooks on the bar, I'm going to create tension in my lat by bringing my shoulders down and trying to close the space in my armpits. That allows me to have a more upright chest position, keep my hips down, and initiate the movement of the deadlift with a leg drive. First rep, money. Second rep, I rushed the rep a little bit too much. I sort of waited until the bar completely settled down. As you're doing deadlifts, especially for reps, you want to make sure that you're in proper alignment for each rep. So instead of thinking about doing a set of 5 reps, think about doing a single rep 5 times. Third rep, a little bit better. Still could have been a bit more patient at the bottom of the movement. Fourth rep was decent, but if you notice, my body ended up shifting forward a bit, and that's because the bar was a little bit further in front of my body. So in order to get the bar upwards, I had to bring my shoulders again over the bar to then initiate the movement and bring it back into position. Fifth rep here, arguably the worst one. The bar was too far away from my shins at the beginning of the pull. As I tried to pull the slack out of the bar, shoulders were not aligned over the barbell at all, so it created this like jerky movement at the top. Because it's 80% of my max, I could get away with that, but on heavier lifts, that mistake in positioning could be the difference of you hitting a lift or not. Overall, I'd rate this set about a 6.5. I want to be generous, out of 10. And not to say that the lift itself was bad, but these are things that I noticed as a competitive powerlifter as things to address in my training so that we don't make these mistakes on competition day. All right, guys, so that is your crash course in deadlifting. Thank you for watching this video. I will be coaching you up in some other lifts very soon.